have recently on my social media responded to a post, such as this one, telling people some of our recent results. Now, for this one in particular, booked over 50 calls in 10 days with brand new prospects using Facebook groups and AI. Who wants a step-by-step system? No opt-in required, sharing a free Loom video. So what do we need to have in place to make something like this work? Well, first of all, we need to have a tool to create videos like this. We're using Loom, nice and simple. Underneath in the description, we're going to give directions towards a way for people to either book a call or to actually purchase a program. So I'm actually telling you now what the system is. And then in terms of how we're actually generating the leads, well, actually, Facebook is a fabulous way to be able to do this. And actually, it's posts just like this, which are either results-based or they're telling people levels of social proof or giving people hope in terms of either better results for wealth, health, or financial reasons that generate a ton of engagement with simple call to actions. So first of all, you're going to need to have some type of funnel which sits behind this. The funnel, now in this situation, we have no opt-in required. We actually find that works really well for us. So even though we're not collecting emails, we're actually still, because of the volume that we're doing, able to generate appointments. So you're going to have a funnel which is enabling people to be able to book an appointment with you. A simple two-step funnel will suffice for this. One, basically we'll explain, here's the reasons to book a call. Second, either from a pop-up or because they actually go onto the second page, the calendar is there. It'll then go into a third confirmation of what you're doing. You can put an offer in place there. We've actually put some low-cost offers in there through what we call our AC funnel, automated client funnel, and that actually seems to be really successful to us too. But at the absolute minimum basics, Loom, so you can do screen share like this. One step, two step, calendar funnel, easy. Or for those of you leading people to a product, then that can work as well. In our experience, anything which is under the £100, whether that be 100 a month or 100 first time lifetime deal payment, that type of thing, course, templates, works really well. Anything above drops too much, and we've then been putting the call in place before that. So they're the steps, but how do you have enough volume to be able to create the results? Well, this comes down to three key things. First of all, you've got to find different pockets of audience. Now, everyone's going to have their own Facebook pages. Everyone's going to have perhaps their own Facebook groups, and everyone's maybe going to have a few groups that they can go into and post. Now, not every group is going to like this every single time, so you have to find the right groups. We've actually got a resource. I think there's about 170 different Facebook groups that we've actually gone through. This is months and months of editing, research, checking. It's a really robust list. We actually use ourselves, our team use it, and we actually pass this through to our brand ambassadors who use this. It's actually available to buy. There's a link in the description. You can actually buy that, so it's super cheap if you want to get access to that list as well. Now, when you're in these groups or on your social is always going to be best because that's where you've got the most likability, trust. You're going to put these type of posts where you're getting people to respond. And when people are responding, this is when using automation tools is super important because we'll see here, right? There are 34 comments on this. So we use a really great tool. It's called Easy Peasy Messenger. I'm going to show you it right now. I'm just going to turn this to all comments. So that now means I can see every single one of these comments, and these are all public comments which are on my personal Facebook. I'm just going to hit the button. I'm just going to make this work. Move me out of the way a little bit. Bear with me because it's going to refresh. Let me just pause this. Okay, and when I press the button, it's going to give me the options to just start scraping all of these comments. And you'll see what will happen is it'll just pick all these up. Press it again. Okay, let's see it. Let me do that again. Add a keyword filter in place. Great, so we've now got 34 people on that list. I'm going to add it. I'm just going to put list example, nice and simple, create my list. Now, when I go into my software, this is how easy this is. I'm going to create a new campaign, list example, and I am just going to put syntax just so we can mix this up a little bit. A first name, hope you're well, message, let me know if you want the link sending to you. Speak soon, Danny. Right, created. I can send a follow-up. My first name. Checking you saw this message. I'm going to follow up after 6 hours. So what does this mean? Now I've created these two things. It means as soon as I go to my list, as soon as I go to my campaign, as soon as I turn on my campaign, it will instantly start sending the first message to every single person I've just scraped. If they don't reply, it will then send a follow-up 6 hours later, like I just created. Even better, when someone replies, I'm not going to go into the detail of showing you all this, but I can kick in the AI responder who can then have a back and forth conversation. Now, why does this enable us to book so many appointments? Is it because we're saying something crazy special? No. Is it because we've got this most ridiculous, incredible offer that no one's ever heard before? No. We are offering a very practical, useful service that's at a reasonable price point. We've got a pretty decent reputation online, but the main reason this works is because of volume. Because of this system now, I can set it, leave it. I can actually have this running all day, every day, sending out between 70 to 120 messages every single day. Well, over the past 10 days, if you think of volume, that's about 1,000 messages that we've sent out. That's why we're able to comfortably book as many appointments as we are, because we are aware of our conversion. Now, if I wanted it to be 100 appointments, if I wanted it to be 250, well, I need to be aware of the volume that's possible through the system. I need to work out what my conversion numbers are, which tend to sit at around 5% of people are booking calls in this methodology. And then I just need to make sure it gets in front of enough people. If I was to do this manually, I would never, ever, 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 ever be able to reach out to 1,000 people. I'm too busy. I have too much going on to be able to do this. And the really nice thing is you can actually, when you're creating these campaigns, because of course you need to make sure that you are being genuine with your use, especially when it's AI software. There's a couple of ways you can do that. You can just use this as you, right? And that's something that plenty of people do. You could use this and say, hey, this is an AI version of Dan just reaching out. That's fine. You use your name. Or you could just say, hey, this is Tony, Sarah, Barry, Harry, Karen, whoever, who is your VA just reaching out with the link. I find that works best, and actually the response back to that is incredible. We get so much good quality response to that sort of way that we do that. So what's important here? Number one, you need to have funnels in place. If you don't have funnels in place, I'm going to leave a link to our software. You get a 14-day trial. You can build all your funnels out. We've actually gone ahead and we've already pre-built most of these funnels for you, so you can just plug and play. Two, you're going to need to be able to access groups of people. So whether you have access to that already or you need access to more, if you need more, we've got a link again in the description so you can actually just purchase our list of groups that we've already pre-curated for you. It goes through to a Google Doc. We're all the time updating it, improving it, adding to it. So it's just getting bigger and bigger as we find more and more quality groups. Third, you're going to need to make sure that you create 4 or 5 really decent hooks. We've actually got a PDF which gives you tons of different hooks as well. We're going to include that in the description so you can grab that. And then finally, a software, a tool just like this, which just automates what is a very human manual response that we normally have to do. All of a sudden, this can just be running on autopilot in the background. It's a real simple way of doing things. And it actually kind of breaks the mold because most people won't do this approach because they can't ever achieve the volume that's needed. Now you can. We've been able to do this now for roughly 5, almost 6 months. And genuinely, it's transformed the way that we run our business because now we can generate thousands of leads every single week. Imagine your business if you have thousands of leads coming in every single week. And again, these are to strangers. These are the people that we don't know. These are the people that we have zero trust. This is not because we have some incredible fancy list that we've leveraged to do this. This is all brand new, brand new, brand new, brand new. Top of funnel, top of funnel, top of funnel, top of funnel, right? It's a really cool place to be in for your business as well. So hopefully a useful few minutes, just under 10 minutes this session. All the links that you need are going to be beneath you. Click on the relevant ones. And of course, if you need to reach out to us, you can find us on my personal profile on Facebook, or you can reach out to us via email if you want to speak to us via our company, Danny@easypeasybusiness.com. All right, guys, that's all from me today. I will catch up with you soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye.